Hello, welcome to the Void stream. We are finishing up, I believe, The Wolf Amongst Us, Among Us. I still want to know what the grammatical rules are about among and amongst. Let's do it! Do it faster! Oh man. This looks dramatic, but I'm not expecting this to happen because I think a lot of these are lies. Because, oh, it's not showing the preview things. Because I remember this episode was like me getting a picture of me getting sassy with Bluebeard, like yelling at him over his desk. And now it's gone. So I think this could just be a lie. Maybe this doesn't even happen. We don't know. Let's find out.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Wow, flashing back to episode 1. I'm not supposed to do a lot of stuff, but I'm Wolf Cop.
Not if I can avoid it.
I do what I want. They're rehashing the whole thing?
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays.
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
That did happen last
We're destroying
episode.
the tree. No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
No, we're not. Yes, we are.
Hey,
no, we're not,
you're
Snow.
not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
Look, maybe a few will get sent up, but you're my friend, Colin. I wouldn't do that to you.
This is all out of order.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
I'll try.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Well, don't we usually play some stuff before the intro plays? Well, before the title sequence, this cool stuff plays. Oh, it's still so pretty every time I see it. That was one of those recaps that you see at a series finale for a show. So I guess it makes sense to do that because this is the finale of the game. Go all the way back to the beginning.
You've come a long way. You must be tired. And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently.
Back to interrupting the We Got Punched by Bigby support group.
Relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
All I want is justice!
Nice. Very... It's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
I'm here for one reason, and it's not to eat your fucking food.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey. Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle...
We all care about you and we want you to stop punching people.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gone...
Go ahead and punch me in the face all you want.
I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue for you, and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business? You're gonna tell me right now who killed him?
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information.
Start getting punchy.
You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No. I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it.
Ooh.
So why don't you take the hint and get out?
Tweedledee, please.
It's too soon. It's too soon. It's too soon to hit him.
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
Or what? You're gonna kill me too? Well, go ahead. You think I give a shit anymore? After what you did?
That's enough. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Really?
However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it?
It's so civil right now, and somebody has silver in their gun. I'm gonna behave.
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this.
And then
you told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him.
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis. You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider
Hell
it a
no.
gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
No deals. It's over, so get up.
I'd advise against that approach, Bigby.
You can't just hand me over. What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not
Let's
murder.
bring everyone to court.
You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of
I
here.
do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying? Yeah, what the fuck? You're gonna make sure we all go down this shitter with you?
Ah!
Told you.
I'm not going anywhere.
I choked.
This could have gone so well. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Ha ha ha, I'm
Did I
evil.
miss
Ha ha
anything
ha ha.
Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Karate. was closer. Q.
Over here!
Oh!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Whoops.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Yeesh. Oh, so much Q. Tons of Q.
Oh god.
Everybody in the club gets stabbed.
This way.
Just follow them. Don't knock them one again. Just follow them. Well, I didn't even have to go full wolf and I beat everybody up.
Come on, Georgie.
Ooh, watch your head.
Shit!
I know.
Now's the part where I chase a car like a dog. Woof, woof, woof. Ah, cute. Haha, rear-wheel drive, you suck. Uh-oh, what is this at the bottom? General time limit at the bottom, or what? Oh god. This is such bad news. Whee! Can't just be running around like a wolf, idiot! Like such a bad idea. Oh, this is the part where Toad goes, "Christ, Bigby, is that you?" Fall off the roof and die, you know, whatever. God, Bigby, you're in so much trouble. Yeah.
Fuck! What was that?
It was probably a werewolf. A wereman. Oh, damn it! Oh, fine.
Take him off!
I can't.
Action-packed sequence full of cues. Damn it, I should have hit the limo. I didn't know.
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
Punch it, Chewie.
He's not moving.
Keep going!
I just hit both. I thought I was gonna do a split. He's going back to the pudding pie. I could have guessed that. Oh, Christ, Bigby. Chased the wrong idiot. Let's go back to the place I work. It's a great idea. No one will ever follow me there. To the place I work. Oh man, I wonder what would have happened if I grabbed onto the limo. But how was I to know that that was his limo? You'd have to think all the way back to the end of episode 3 to remember that his car looked like that. I sure did fuck up that car. He's being so polite now.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Got an appointment for getting punched.
Shit. Hello, Bigby.
Fancy meeting you here.
Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
I mean, I want both of you.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
You can't seriously want to protect this guy. You know what he did.
I'm not going anywhere. It isn't his fault.
Why don't you testify against the Crooked Man?
Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all
A few
have.
murder mistakes.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then? You
didn't mean-
fucking... Ah! You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to! You can't fucking blame me for that.
Look, I'm
Sometimes you just have to do what you're told.
Why'd you do it then, huh? If it's not your fault, then what the fuck happened?
Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man...
What's a
pulled it
runner?
through.
Speak English, not British English.
The big boss didn't want to get his fucking
America
hands
English.
dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
That's not my...
I feel like I shouldn't punch a guy that already got
Oh,
stabbed by
I
me.
get it.
It's a bit too
Pretty
much.
little girl shows up at your door wanting help. You've got all the time in the world. But when I've got something to say, it's not your problem.
You had your time to say it when I came and investigated this place initially.
Well, fuck you.
You were a dick to me and I punched you.
Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here.
I wanted to
and
go
blame me
after
for
him.
all
I
this
didn't know that
shit.
was his
George
limo.
done right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault.
I made the wrong choices. I didn't mean to.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him.
You could have done anything else. You could have let them go. You could have freed Faith and Lily from those fucking ribbons instead of murdering them.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die,
Huh?
do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you talking about?
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell
It
me
falls
I
off?
fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
Wait, so you've been helping this asshole? I thought you cared about them.
I do. Of course I do. You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started.
That's
anyway.
a dangerous gimmick, yo.
It's supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point.
How'd that work out?
And the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day!
Stop it!
I told you, sometimes all your options are shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here. Please. You think this is hard for you? My life.
Drama.
Is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life. Like it was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I
Should have chased the crooked man. This part's boring.
All of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no!
Later.
Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Just...
Jesus. When did we get introduced to her? Last episode? I feel like she wasn't important enough this time.
Mean it. I was just... Oh.
Pie! This knuckle tat just kind of ruined the mood here.
Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
My guts are falling out, man. Them's guts.
I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the crooked man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, alright? For both of us.
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
He's going to go through the judicial system.
Alright? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You wanna finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you wanna do, right?
That's not who I am.
Sure it's not.
I only do that when people are attacking me actively.
We both know how this ends. Just make it quick.
Mercy kill.
All right, Georgie.
No, I don't think it's... That doesn't seem humane. Bigby, that's not how you mercy kill somebody. What the hell? What? Not like that! Oh my god! What the hell? Oh my god. Wolf Cop, no! Wow. Alright. Yeah, shut the lights off. Leave this mess for the cops, the normal Monday cops to come in and be like, what the shit happened here? You know, don't snap his neck or anything like that. Something quick. Instant. Pull his guts out. Did I kill someone who couldn't fight back? Who's that? I killed Tweedledee, or Dumb, or whatever. Dude, yo, he shot me. That was fucking self-defense in general. He was causing me so much trouble. He shot me more than once, I think. And he was, like, still cursing at me. I think he still could have fought back. And his brother was right there. He had backup. Mary was there. I feel like I was pretty justified in killing Dumb.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
I don't know what would have happened if I let him... In hindsight, if I let him go, probably nothing. But at the time, I had no idea what was going to happen if I let him go.
Of course.
Gonna have to cue this thing open. I hope this ends with us stealing the limo and riding into the sunset. This seems very final boss-ish.
So this is where they've been sending these.
Ooh, a nice inverse of the pattern with the shadow, so it doesn't disappear with the stark blackness of his shadow. That's a really good design decision, so that you can still see it. That's really cool. I appreciate stuff like that. Yeah, Wolf Cop. Ding dong, Wolf Cop. No, of course I don't have a warrant. I'm not just a cop, I'm a wolf cop.
Bigby Wolf.
Oh god, her again. She's so annoying.
The big bad wolf.
I hate when villains are more annoying than they are threatening. Like, yeah, she's threatening because they like kind of made her like a psycho, but that's like kind of a lazy way to make somebody threatening, just to be like, I'm so goddamn crazy and violent. While they just gloat about like, I'm so evil. It's like kind of weak.
You used to be something.
Yep. So that's Narissa. I don't think I know who that is. And that might be Donkey Skin Girl? I don't know who this lady is. Does anyone know who that is? Oh, maybe that's Lily. Oh, maybe. Good idea.
I used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Wolf Cop. Controls kind of weird in here.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
Pew pew.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you
That necklace.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now.
Better just turn to a
Don't
wolf
make
right
this
now.
worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Whatever.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
I don't think I have a mom. I'm a wolf. Just get rid of all shiny objects. Go somewhere that's really dull. Oh, this is a bad time to have an itch. This is like the end of half of all 80s movies. There's like a big showdown either in like a basement with lots of steam in it, or a warehouse with lots of steam in it. Or a foundry with lots of steam in it. The 80s was all about steam. Oops. That was a very short amount of time to react to that. Hey. I'm hitting those.
Where are you? Come out
I think I hit
face
those.
me.
Not as cool as Jersey. I gotta feel like hitting is not going to work. I like the noises she makes. My ring finger is not to be trusted with these important matters. If he stayed in his human form, would the silver bullets not hurt him as much? I wonder. I don't know, which is the real one? Ow. I hit A, what the hell? It's just one of those unwinnable fights sort of things. Stop. Oh, what? Cool. Didn't expect that. Probably leading you to destruction. Probably gonna lead you right into a lead bath, man. Careful. About time that happens. She makes cool noises. like a nice puppy. Nice classic werewolf reference, using the shadows for transformation. Ooh, ooh. You gonna see some male booty? Doubt it. Unlikely. He's just up there being like, wow, that was cool. Of course we don't see a male booty. Because video games.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I think
I chose right there.
Things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that.
You just ordered it
All
to
I'm
happen.
asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman.
An entrepreneur!
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community.
Wonder where this is
I
going.
don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid,
Stupid.
answers, but you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
Shoes are so pointy.
You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is
Justice!
about justice.
Wolf
I'm the
justice!
sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie.
But you called the shots, man!
My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over.
Brighten up a
So,
little.
shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
I told Snow I'd bring him back alive, and I'm interested in what's gonna happen.
Alright, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it.
It's not that I'm agreeing to his terms, it's just that I already told Snow White I would do that.
Fine. I'm
Yay,
sure
patience.
Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she
Shut
wanted
up.
to keep you around.
Whatever.
You're under arrest.
His eyes are so big in anime right now. Look how big his eyes are.
And your punishment will follow.
I want to see where he goes with this. I want to know what, like, there's got to be, like, another twist. If I don't kill him. Right? Go in front of the community? What's his plan? What's his ploy there?
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Sounded like he was making the rawhide noise.
Okay. It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
Look how big his eyes are right now. He's like doped up on adrenaline or something.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
I hope Snow isn't behind this whole thing.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone? Can I have your
All
attention?
two of you? Shut up.
Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
Mob justice.
The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who
The
killed my
motherfucker!
sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Dude got stabbed.
Is he still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead.
He attacked me and I stabbed him and he died of his wounds, yo.
There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
it.
Basically.
We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest
Who
of
told
the
you that?
charges.
Other charges.
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White. Unless you plan to abandon the charter entirely.
Whatever.
Fine. Go right ahead.
I'm interested
Wait,
in how he's gonna
that's
spin
not how
this.
this works.
Justice,
After
yo.
the rest of your crimes are read through, then you will have an opportunity to defend yourself, but only then.
Where's the
If you
lawyers?
insist.
Where's the fantasy lawyers?
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud,
His head is so
extortion,
big.
racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes, thank you.
Of course he
Now,
did.
is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your
Evidence.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I still want to hear how he's gonna weasel his way out of this.
You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
That's right.
get
But we promised you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
Yeah, man, justice.
This
To
is
let him
about
talk?
justice.
Justice,
If we're
man.
ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly.
Justice.
No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White.
Make it compelling.
We've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, but you boss them around.
They get a bit carried away sometimes. It's
You're their boss.
Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand?
No, they're scared of you.
What you care about, don't you?
Nah.
You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that. Hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make
I
their
doubt
own
it.
decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that
Yeah, you guys were just dumb.
You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
We didn't abandon anyone. We've been trying to help them.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help.
Glad I didn't burn her tree.
And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing
How
to
does
do
she
with
know
the
about
Crooked
that?
Man.
We've made some mistakes.
Throw everybody in the well. Fuck it.
Made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
I punch with love. They're love
I
punches.
can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
It's never gonna
Go
get
to
better.
him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Butcher has nothing to say in this situation at all.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Except every witness we talked to was like, oh, it's the Crooked Man.
Particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, But I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Maybe we need an actual justice system.
Of course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit.
This is why we need lawyers.
To make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Where are you going with this?
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder. Since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That was justified.
Say, killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They
hardly...
were there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to...
He was trying to kill me! Fuck you!
And who sent those two freaks anyway?
You were in the living watching it
Bigby
happen.
and I have already discussed his behavior that night. We're handling it internally.
Now, where have I heard that before? How about the way he treated the poor woodsman when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Oh, please.
Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen,
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Aha.
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath?
What's she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen. Go right ahead.
I need somebody to make this easier for
You
me.
don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
whether-
up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about
got a
it because
unibrow
of these
now.
damn ribbons.
But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her?
Nope.
Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't...
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
I don't know what to say.
Nerissa, you heard him. You witnessed this?
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you
Bring him
say
here.
it.
Bring him here. More witnesses. More witnesses.
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
Witness accounts are not admissible all the time.
Enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching way.
I guess so.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take two people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. But we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever.
Yeah,
so
prison.
He can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's not good enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has
more
a point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed?
So we get rid of him.
Dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Democracy.
Do you really think that's going to work?
No.
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What was
What
that
about
noise?
Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed.
Goodness.
He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me. I guess it does.
Of course it does, because I'm the
Are
player.
you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want.
Ugh.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Oh, great.
Just
They voted for me to
do what
vote.
you think is right.
Oh, don't time me on this one. Please don't time me.
Yes, Sheriff.
Oh, they're timing me. Rip his head off!
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
I'll lock him up.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Uh-oh. Oh! I wasn't ready to press Q. Guess you're going down anyway, fucker.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Nope. I thought the cutscene was gonna throw him down there.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you
After
can't be
what
serious.
he's done, you're just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff. You're doing the right thing.
Yes. There's a way.
Are you still working with him though? Do we know that? That just occurred to me.
All right. Do it.
Why don't you lower him gently down the witching well and then just throw food down occasionally? That's the same, right? That's prison. Wow, he healed up very quickly from all those things. Well, he has a fable, so whatever.
Not what I was expecting. Morning.
Aw.
Man.
He's
He's
cute.
got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks, Greenleaf.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Hey, take the ribbon off. Don't need it anymore. Also, I don't know that girl.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
He left him sideways.
Listen, Snow, can we talk? I wanted to...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Good morning.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Where you going? Where you going, Pig?
I'm going. Jesus.
Aw. I thought I'd give you money for glamour, Toad.
We only have like 5 minutes.
They carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the
I gave you the money for the glamour. What happened?
I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
You had the money, but you didn't buy the glamour?
Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
What's up, Clem?
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, 'cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go?
God, I hope
I
not.
want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ.
Aw, TJ.
But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Just don't talk to that raven.
Bye,
Do me a
Mr.
favor.
Wolf.
Don't talk to that raven.
Hey, Bigby.
Oh, that that
Where's
cigarette
your
just
friend,
appeared in my
Colin?
mouth.
Where's the fucking pig? How should I know?
I don't know.
Saying goodbye?
So are you behind it all? Are you the mastermind, Narissa?
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
Yoink!
Let me help.
Bigby, I know you're trying to help.
What if she's really the
This is just
girl,
something I
man?
need to do on my own.
And isn't Narissa?
Okay? Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
I'm the
It's
bad
about
guy.
What happened to Faith and Lily? I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
So did you silence them?
What did you
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything, and I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
So you sold them out?
No. Yes.
Yep.
Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
What happened? Can you tell me anything else?
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth.
Her eyebrows, man.
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... That night, after Faith, I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Jeez.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
So you started all this?
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence, and the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise.
I hope so.
Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what...
He just kind of rotated there.
Enough for her, or anyone.
Pivoted on a
Can't
point.
win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I go out there and I do my job. I put my life on the line. I get shot at. I do what has to be done for them. But at the end of the day, I'm still the bad guy.
I know, but they'll come around. You'll see.
Just gotta stop punching people, Bigby.
Maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. And you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I've been making a lot of mistakes lately.
But you've also done a lot of good.
Sure, remember that. There's only 5 minutes of the game left, so it doesn't matter.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
I made some mistakes. I didn't punch as many people as I could have.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Uh-oh.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Dun dun dun. Justice! If I let her go, the game just ends. Aww. Yeah, I think she framed Faith or something like that. Yeah. How many of the percentage of people that killed Georgie felt immediately bad about it once we figured out that it involved ripping guts out? Man, if people didn't give the Crooked Man a trial, they must have just wanted to end the game early, because that's what it felt like to me. Like, do you want to end the game early, or do you want extra content with a trial? Oh wow, that's close. That's how you know they successfully made a good trial, is that 50% of the people basically were like, what kind of monster? Probably the same people that don't high-five duck. On purpose. I made a lot of mistakes. What about the other two things? Well, three. Technically, you could also say silence. Well, dang. Special stats. I slapped him. Of course I did. I also punched him in the nose and broke his nose. Dead. 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 I still wanted to take the ribbon. Okay. That's about that. I hope I didn't fuck up too much. Man. That was something. That was lots of intrigue. The ending reminded me of The Walking Dead because I felt really bad the whole time. It just felt awkward. I was like, oh, who's bad? Am I bad? What is bad? What is the nature of bad? Yeah, it does make sense if Nerissa was glamored to look like Faith. I think... do I prefer this to The Walking Dead? I think I like the... Damn, I don't really know. I feel like the plot of this got a little bit confusing with all the glamours and stuff, and there was a hell of a lot of characters and all that stuff. I don't know. I like the simplicity of The Walking Dead. There isn't like a mystery or anything. You're just surviving, which is interesting. I feel like I'm kind of a dope when it comes to mysteries sometimes. But it did feel nice to be a wolf cop, punch people when I felt like it. And I also like The Walking Dead more because it got me emotionally a lot more. Oh man. I wanted to see the cutscene where the Crooked Man's head gets ripped off. Cause yowza. Yeah, it's hard to say which one I prefer more because they are really different. You're right, Hostile Man. It's hard to say which one is the better one. By the graphic novels with covers by, I think it's a James Jean. It looks like James Jean. At least this one over here looks a lot like James Jean, and this might be James Jean. And actually, they all kind of look like James Jean in different ways. Are they all James Jean? Somebody in the chat should probably know that. If the covers are all of James Jean. I met him once at school. Came and did like a thingy, a speech or some shit. Hang on. I'll look it up. All of them are James Jean? I would be surprised. Pick up a graphic novel today. Stop playing video games, nerd. He looks a little happier now. Is it just me? I think he's happy. I can't tell. Maybe it's just me. Yeah, I should play more fun games. I have to play all these intense games like The Walking Dead and The Wolf Among Us and Spelunky. No. Play the Strong Bad game. Well, you guys voted for Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light co-op with Chip Cheesem this week, so we're gonna be doing that tomorrow. That's a little that's less intense than The Wolf Among Us and stuff. I'm not playing Gone Home. It's a terrible idea. That's not even a game. Ba-da-da-ba-da-ba. Anyway. I guess that's that. I ain't got nothing else to say. I just gotta soak in that game and think about it for a while. Think about all the stuff that happened. Just kind of mull it over. Yeah, long story short, Telltale rules. That is a good summary of this game, and also The Walking Dead. Is that Telltale rules? They're coming out with a Game of Thrones game soon. I don't know when. January? Maybe? February? Not sure. But I'm curious about that. Well, okay, I'm done. We're all done here. See you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST for co-op with Chip Cheesem of Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. And I'll see you guys then. Bye!